Raceview Network's Weekend Wrap-Up is sponsored by the American Quarter Horse Association and by the Oklahoma Quarter Horse Racing Association.
Hello and welcome to a busy edition of the Weekend Wrap-Up. I'm Jim Byers. We'll visit 6 tracks in 2 countries as the racing schedule was full of stakes on the weekend after the 4th of July. In Vinton, Louisiana, Delta Downs wrapped up its 2016 American Quarter Horse meet with the traditional Louisiana Showcase Night on Saturday. It included the richest quarter horse race in track history, the $690,000 plus Lee Berwick Futurity. We'll have that Louisiana-bred Grade 1 coming up, but let's start with another graded race from that card, the Grade 2 $100,000 Louisiana Classic. This one restricted to 3-year-olds and up, bred in the Pelican State. The 3-5 favorite in this 440-yard test is number 1, Open Me a Corona.
And they're off in a classic at Delta Downs, and Open Me a Corona could not have come away better. Getting away fast, he's a Louisiana dash who's up close racing in second. To the outside, it's I Can Only Imagine. Then comes MDA Game, Louisiana Legend second last, and JLS Dashin' and Zoomin' is last. But this is a runaway. It's Open Me a Corona. Now he's challenged late. Open Me a Corona just holds on.
In number 14 and 18 career tries for Open Me a Corona, he's developed quite a rivalry with He's a Louisiana Dash, who caught Open Me a Corona last time out by a nose. But in the Classic, it's Open Me a Corona holding on by a head under David Alvarez. By Corona's Leaving You, out of the Mr. Eye-Opener mare In the Open. Open Me a Corona is a 6-year-old bred by Natalie Montgomery and owned by Charles Forbes Jr. and Tommy Hayes. Bobby Martinez, the trainer, as Open Me a Corona wins this race for the 2nd year in a row. Final time, 21.317 seconds, a 104 speed index. On Louisiana Showcase Night at Delta Downs, the 8 stakes totaled more than $1.3 million in purses. Checking in at $244,430 is the restricted Grade 3 Delta Downs Derby. State-bred sophomores went 400 yards in this one. Top qualifier, Jessa Louisiana Zoom, number 1, is the 7-5 favorite.
Good break on the inside by Jessa Louisiana Zoom, who takes the early lead. Corona and Jules is up now to challenge. Back from there, Telerosa is trying to gain late. Then comes Jet Black Zoomer on the far outside. First Prize Denim is running past them all. First Prize Denim wins the Delta Downs Derby.
Now 5 for 6 lifetime, including the Laddie Futurity at Delta Downs last year. First Prize Denim is ultra sharp in Saturday's Derby under Manuel Gutierrez. Owned by Double H Racing Investment, LLC, and trained by Martine Trejo. First Prize Denim was the 2nd fastest qualifier for this. He's a gelding by Oak Tree Special, out of the Fly Jess Fly mare, First Prize Diamond, bred by Witona Stanley. Time for the winner, 19.395 seconds, a 102 speed index. We'll return to Delta Downs later, but let's go to Arapahoe Park in Aurora, Colorado, where Saturday's program included a regional qualifier for the Marial Distaff Championship, part of the Bank of America Racing Challenge Series. It's the Marial Arapahoe Park Distaff Challenge at 400 yards. The 7-10 favorite is a Marial Distaff qualifier from last year, number 1, Betrothed.
A great start for Keep Your Shirt On, heading to the lead from Betrothed on the inside, and then Swing and Flight Shiner Blonde on the extreme outside. It's Keep Your Shirt On, now joined by Shiner Blonde and Betrothed. Shiner Blonde starting to power clear for Raul Gutierrez.
Shiner Blonde attempted to get into the Distaff Championship at Sam Houston and ran 4th this spring. This Palomino delivers her best effort to date in this spot with jockey Raul Gutierrez. By Make It Anywhere from the Southern Cartel mare Blonde Cartel. Shiner Blonde was bred in Texas by her owners, A&D Racing. Zachary Quezada is the trainer. The time, 19.87 seconds. The 2-year-old division of the BOA Racing Challenge Series had a regional qualifier on Sunday at Ajax Downs in Ontario. The John Deere Ajax Juvenile Challenge unfolded at 350 yards with a shipper from Remington Park, number 5, Our Painted Pistol, the 7-5 favorite.
And they're off. Our Painted Pistol broke sharply in the center of the track. To his inside is First Down Money Pop. Along the outside now, here comes Lummis first and definitely Carter. Our Painted Pistol, First Down Money Pop. Natasha Frisk close to the rail, but hits the rail. Our Painted Pistol wins the John Deere Juvenile Challenge.
A lot to look at in this race, but clear of trouble is Our Painted Pistol. And this Oklahoma-bred wins going away under Ramiro Castillo. By PYC, Paint Your Wagon. Out of the Chicks Beduino mare Our Dusty's Chick. Our Painted Wagon was bred by Bob and Deanna Williams and is owned by Milena Cuisian. Jason Pasco, the winning trainer. The time, 18.62 seconds. More racing from the past weekend is coming up right after this.
Oklahoma Quarter Horse Racing Association encourages the breeding and ownership of Oklahoma-bred horses, promotes and protects racing opportunities in the state, and represents our members' interest at the state capitol. Learn more at oqhra.com.
Arapahoe Park has 3 quarter horse futurities each year, and the second of those took place on Sunday, the Rocky Mountain Futurity. 350 yards for a purse of $117,780. From the trials, Mini Mink was the fastest qualifier, but number 8, In Cahoots, is the 2-1 favorite.
Gates open, the Rocky Mountain Futurity is underway. Great start for In Cahoots, times it perfectly. Bowtree Fitty also broke well on the inside. And then comes Crazy at the top and Who You Know in the center. Bowtree Fitty rushing forward for Russell Vishrilli on the inside to take the lead and win.
From the inside, Bowtree Fitty opens up on the field to win by a length under Russell Vishrilli. Bred in Oklahoma by Patrick Swan and Rusty Allred. Bowtree Fitty is by Ivory James out of the Fredericksburg mare Holly Jolly. It's trained by Tommy Swan for owners Patrick Swan and Carrie Allred. He earns a 102 speed index for completing 350 yards in 17.387 seconds. At Canterbury Park in Shakopee, Minnesota, 3 quarter horse races were offered on their otherwise thoroughbred program on Sunday. The richest of those, the biggest purse in Canterbury quarter horse history, the $165,600 Mystic Lake Northlands Futurity. The track was listed as good for the 350-yarder, which had number 10, PYC Just Bite My Dust, as a 6-5 favorite.
Racing, PYC Just Bite My Dust broke okay but made a right turn. The filly Live flies out of the gate. So does Two Time and Susie in the center. And a Regal Rainbow is in with a shot. So is CR Game Changer. PYC Just Bite My Dust. CR Game Changer photo.
A great finish here goes to the outside horse, PYC Just Bite My Dust, by a whisker over CR Game Changer. A Minnesota-bred son of Apolitical Jess and the PYC Paint Your Wagon mare Paint or More. PYC Just Bite My Dust races for his breeder, Lunderborg LLC. Jason Olmstead trains this gelding, the fastest qualifier from the 6 trials. Brian Velasquez, the jockey, in 17.792 seconds. Delta Downs closing night card on Saturday saved the top race for last. The meeting finale was the richest quarter horse race in track history, the $690,295 Lee Berwick Futurity, a Grade 1 restricted to Louisiana breds at 350 yards. From the 15 trials, number 9 Louisiana Jules was the fastest, and she's the 3-2 favorite.
And they're off in the Lee Berwick Futurity, and sandwiched at the start was RDD La Hoya Fast Dash. Water Girl B takes the early lead. Back along the inside is Blue Eyed Cartel. Ranging up now is Tell 'Em I'm Pumped. Gaining on the outside, First Prize Bourbon and Louisiana Jules. But coming to the finish, Water Girl B pulls a huge upset.
She was the 9th of 10 qualifiers and 42-1 in the wagering. But Water Girl B takes home the winner's share of $345,000 plus. Pretty good for a first career win. Bred by C. Edward Taylor, Water Girl B sold as a weanling for $7,000 and then as a yearling for $6,000 to current owner Vanessa Bartu. John Steinbaugh trains Water Girl B, a daughter of Game Patriot, out of the Invisible Engine mare That's Ingenuity. Gilbert Ortiz, the winning jockey. Time for the Lee Berwick Futurity, 17.615 seconds. Coming up, we'll have video of derbies from Parks Arapahoe and Canterbury, and more stakes winners from Delta Downs right after this.
You're not just my horse. You're my family. I may hold the reins, but you hold my heart.
Gates open, the Rocky Mountain Derby is underway. A good start for 3 Olives and Smoke. Unforgiven B also comes away well. Air Force One on the inside. A Beechin Dynasty running on the outside. Here comes Unforgiven B charging through with Air Force One. Air Force One on the outside. A Beechin Dynasty, a photo finish.
Racing in the Quarter Horse Derby. Ferrari, James, and Justified both broke beautifully. Not so much for Ivory Charmer. Candy's Little Wagon is firing. So is Okie Freight between them. And Diana's Trace Ace to the outside. Up top it is Justified leading in from Okie Freight. Justified, Okie Freight to the line together. And the winner is Justified.
Raceview Network's Weekend Wrap-Up is sponsored by the American Quarter Horse Association and by the Oklahoma Quarter Horse Racing Association.
That's all for this week. Thanks for being with us. Join our social media network to be the first to see new content from Raceview Network. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and subscribe on YouTube. From all of us at Raceview Network, have a good week, and we'll catch you next time on the Weekend Wrap-Up.